welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reading from the 5-Minute Daniel Tiger Stories. And today we're going to be reading Daniel Tiger Goes to School. Let me find that page. Daniel Tiger Goes to School. Daniel Tiger Goes to School. I flipped through the pages. So we have Daniel Tiger Goes to School. Hi, neighbor. It's time for school, said Daniel Tiger. I've got my backpack, I've got my lunchbox, and you've got me, said Dad, opening the front door. Now let's get you to school. As you guys may know, I've shared in past videos that I go to school just like any kid. I go to school, but right now I'm in my school year, just like you, just like all of you are going to school right now. And I know a lot of you are missing summer break, right? I'm just going to show you the pictures and then read it, just like I do. Please take us to school, Trolley, said Daniel as he and Dad hopped aboard. Ding, ding, said Trolley. We're going to school today, won't you? Ride along with me, ride along, sang Daniel. I know first day of schools can be nervous. I'm always nervous when I start the first day of school. Then they arrived at school. Daniel pulled Dad into the classroom. Come on, said Dad. Let's go build with blocks. But Dad just stopped. I would love to build blocks with you, said Dad. But we have to go to work. But I have to go to work. Are you sure? Dad asked. Maybe work is closed today. Daniel Tiger shook his head. I don't think so, Daniel, he said. Oh, I meant to say Dad Tiger shook his head. I don't think so, Daniel, he said. It's time for me to go. Daniel was sad. I don't want you to go. I want you to stay and play with me. I think Daniel Tiger is going to miss his dad while he's gone. That's normal. And I miss my parents when they're at school. When I'm at school, I mean. And I miss my parents when they go to work. When they go to work. And I know that's normal. That's normal. That's normal. That's normal to have birthday jitters. That's what it's called. I want to stay too, Daniel, said Dad. Put all your friends in here. Teacher Harriet will take good care of you. At the end of the day, I will come back and pick you up. Because grown-ups come back. That's a very good phrase. Grown-ups come back, repeated Daniel. He gave Dad a hug goodbye. Ugga mugga, said Dad. I think ugga mugga is Daniel the Tiger's way of saying I love you. Teacher Harriet gently led Daniel into the art table. Let's see what your friends are doing. Prince Wednesday was drawing a picture of his dad. King Friday, my dad's at work because he at work being the boss of castle stuff. He said, my mom's at work too. I miss her, said Miss Selena. But look, I have a picture in my necklace to remind me that she'll come back to get me. Daniel picked up a crayon. I want to have a picture of my dad too. I'm going to draw a rocket ship blasting off to the moon. Look at Daniel and his dad. Daniel imagining that he and his dad are on a rocket ship. Daniel imagined that he and his dad were really blasting off to the moon. Whoosh! Come to the rug for circle time, called Teacher Harriet, and everyone skipped over to the rug. Everyone except Miss Alina. Where was Miss Alina? Guys, I've read this story, so I know what's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna give I'm not gonna spoil anything. Suddenly, Daniel heard, "Oh no, oh no, oh no." It was Miss Alina. "I can't find my picture of my mommy," Miss Alina sniffled. "If I don't find my picture, how do I know my mommy will come back to get me?" Daniel put his arm around Miss Alina. "Your mommy will come back to get you," he said. "My dad always says, grown-ups come back." "We can help you find your necklace," suggested Prince Wednesday. The whole class began to look. They looked high. They looked low. They even looked backward. Well, Miss Alina did, until... I know Miss Alina always loves to go backwards. "I found it," hooted O the Owl, picking the necklace off the ground. "Thank you, O," said Miss Alina happily. "Owls are excellent lookers," said O the Owl. "Owls are excellent friends too," added Mrs. Teacher Harriet. Teacher Harriet looked at the clock. "We spent circle time looking for Miss Alina's necklace," she said. "It's lunchtime now. Miss Alina, would you like to be my lunch helper today?" "Okay," replied Miss Alina. At the table, Miss Alina passed out the lunch boxes to her friends. As anyone munched on their food, there was a knock at the door. Who could it be? Who do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be the parents, or do you think I don't know. It was the grown-ups. It was the grown-ups. All the grown-ups had came back, said Miss Alina. She was so happy. Daniel ran over to his dad. You came back?" "I did," said Dad. "Can we go build blocks now?" said Daniel. "I've been waiting all day," Daniel answered smiling. That is the end of our story, Daniel Goes to School. How many of you out there can relate to Daniel and feeling a little nervous about going to school? I can relate to Daniel because every time I go to school, I'm worried I'm going to miss my parents. And when some things change, we can go through it. And next time, thank you for, there's not going to be a specific author of this video. We're going to be thanking the Mr. Roger Company for creating these 5-minute Daniel Tiger stories. And we will see you in the next video. We're probably going to read another Daniel Tiger 5-minute story. Bye everyone. See you in the next video. Bye.